A joint operation is being conducted in Eldorado Park, south of Johannesburg, focusing on illegal nationals and the recovery of firearms. Johannesburg Mayor Nqobile is also there. Now, earlier they were in Pimville in Soweto, and the operation Police Minister Bekele's visit to Pimville a week ago after the fatal shooting of a resident Diale. eNCA's Nqobile Madlala is covering the story for us and joins us for more updates on what is being uncovered there. Thank you very much for your time this morning, Nqobile. Maybe just give us an update in terms of this operation that is being carried out. Have any firearms, for example, been uncovered by officials?
Well, at this point, Rafio, we will hear again from the MEC, from the PC, who will be explaining further in terms of what they got towards the end, because we did do a walkabout. From what we understand, there were several arrests that were made. But Rafio, I think one of the things that have come out in these communities and hearing from the mayor was that safety is such a huge issue, and the infrastructure being damaged in the area means that they don't have lights, they don't have water, and this becomes a huge issue for many residents in that area that they were walking about and also communicating to the residents to hear just their concerns. But we know now that the minister has arrived, and of course he's being briefed by the PC as well as the mayor to hear all those concerns and also to come here and speak to the community. Now, the community is trickling in. Not many people have arrived yet, but we do know that there are about 10 vans that we understand that the minister had promised to the people of Pimville and the surrounding area. But what I want to bring in now is a community member who says he's very concerned with regards to the crime that is in the area. So, these 10 vans will make your life very easy at this point. Is it going to help in any way?
The only thing I can say is I wish that after the minister has left, the police force can be the same the way they were in the past days. Because since they were here, we have now this reduced of gunshots, which is the Basuchos was costing, and the Zimbabwe foreigners they were dealing with. Now, the only question is, when he leaves, what's going to happen? And the question is, will they change, or they're going to still act the way they were supposed to act? Last time, as a community member, I was one of the community members who was angry about the police stations being shut down. But now, since the police they are doing operations and what, I can see a lot of things is now becoming settled. The load shedding schedule is now off because the cable theft it has been reduced due to the scrapyards. But my only the problem that I have is let them change a little some police officers. Let them put in new people, maybe a lot of youth. If the youth is involved, we know we're going to benefit a lot of things, we're going to gain a lot of things. Because other police will tell you about gaining because it's dark, but when it's daylight, they will never go in, they will only go collect money from the scrapyards. They're not working. But let's hope with the new police vans, everyone's going to be here and they're gonna work. Especially seeing the couple of days, the foreign nationals are running away, like the Basutus. A lot of them have fled.
But ukhuluma ngokuthi mangabe nilele ujwayele ukuzwa ilento zanama gunshots and manje sekwehlile. Usixoxele yini ucabanga ukuthi yenza lokho?
Ukhuluma iqiniso, last week uminister was a Tuesday, right? After our minister qeda ukuhamba ebusuku, they followed the same night. There was a gunshot opposite the police station. But because they were the white police, because they're not afraid like our brothers, the black guys. Bapuma, Abafana, they are small guys. 14 of them they were arrested. Is the ones that were shown in Eldos. They're the ones who were terrorized the community. But the number in the 14 in the bush is not even half of them. Mababala, Bachibanangaki. The group is close to 60. And when it's 60, all of them, majority of them is 16 and 17 years old from the suit. They ran away. And if you want to about cable, which is the report them up saying, some of them you drink with them, some of them you chill with them. You feel like mawubuzwa ukuthi okay njoba kanje labafana baboshiwe kwenzakalani bathi akwehliwe but khona laba abasisekhona but since fikela lamaphoyisa lawa afikile iyehlile crime nokulala ebusuku siyalala namanje njoba kule joding silale ugesi ukhona nje ucimile ugesi sivuka angeke kuze ukuthi khona udutshuliwe nale weekend lena at least akunamuntu udutshuliwe kunalento ukuthi ni free is like is back go back kulesikhathi besikuso asasabe nokuthi siphume seshop but into iquestion enginako ukuthi if ubaba ucela uzohamba njoba unyazi ukuthi if uzohamba nala ama detective maybe or nala maphoyisa khona azohamba mina into engifunayo ukuthi ni bangahambi ngoba babakhona we are more safe than ukuthi ni ngoba namanje speaking right now i-concerned ne police station bona laba bantu laba esikhala ngabo laba besuthu i-police station agesi manje irana ngegenerator which is i-diesel yadura petrol inyukile manje states siyaluza uthi state singaluzi mabafaka ama-police station mabafaka ne-youth let them empower youth kuma-desk ama-CPF let them empower.
Tell me then, now that the minister is going to be here, what are you going to be raising with the community, with the minister? What do you want him to change besides just having the vans?
Yo, you must reinforce afake kakhulu amaphoyisa noma nalento le yabona le yase-Dipslot yenzakalile lekuthi ni idompas i-ID esandleni let him also imply it lana maybe mabangazi ukuthi ni singakanana abantu bakhona afake namabheret angasabi kwafaka flying squad faka highway patrol K9 let them do regular checks which is a right. We know actually into yabona problem esinayo ngamaphoyisa wethu they're all running after one thing, illegal travels and drugs. That's one thing we'll see in future. Let them focus on the main problem abantu bangaphandle abangaphethanga ama documents because they are killing us. You kill that person is going to kill someone. After killing that person, uyaboshwa eSun City akana ID akana next akayikho recognize bamposa bambusele ekhaya uyojamba futhi abuye. Ne-military makungayifaka bonus nayo it's going to be something better because ngiyabona abo JMPD bayazama nayo le substance nayo ujabekho baningi and abekho le dual equity ne-equipment yabona nayo yashort emaphoyiseni makafake ama-perete yonke into ye-subs nje mayingene usebenza.
Well, if you're hearing there, Rafiwa, the resident is just saying that the crime is quite high in the area. He's saying that there are concerns around foreign nationals, of course, allegations of the fact that they are the ones that are mostly corrupt in the area and benefiting from the crime, essentially. And so he is saying that it would help if the minister, in his conversation with the community, that he can come with interventions that will include interventions that they did put down in Dipslot. Now, he says those things would assist the community in a very great, it will be great for the community at this point. He's saying that there are a lot of issues that they face every single day. Like a simple thing like going to a tuck shop for them is quite hard to do. So he's saying since there were some interventions after the march that happened in Pimville, he's saying that after that there were some interventions that assisted them with the new police that came through, that assisted them to feel much safer. But he's worried that once the minister leaves, then of course they will have nothing more. But we will hear from the minister that when he leaves, what sort of interventions will be done for these community to of course fight that crime and to look into those allegations of the foreign nationals being the issue. Because I mean, he's alluding to the fact that it's a big crowd. He says it's about 60 people that are known in the area to do those crimes. And that's what he's worried about, that even though there is a number of them, it's not enough. And so they don't want those problems again.
No, absolutely. And another important point that's raised there, Nqobile, is the fact that more resources need to be deployed to deal with many of these issues that the gentleman was talking about earlier. More boots on the ground, which is actually quite a good thing, because we did hear from the police commissioner yesterday that about 10,000 officers are being trained at the moment and will be deployed in due course. We'll catch up with you a little bit later. That is reporter Nqobile Madlala joining us this morning to talk through what's happening in Eldorado Park.